Many complex 3D objects contain numerous parts, but occlusions end up hiding most of this internal structure, making it difficult to explore the spatial relationships between parts. One naive approach is to simply show all the parts separately. However, this visualization provides no information about the relative positions and orientations of the parts. Instead, illustrators create exploded view diagrams that expose internal parts and help the viewer understand how these parts are positioned and oriented with respect to one another. We present a system for generating dynamic exploded views of 3D models. In addition to seeing all of an object's parts, our system allows viewers to interactively explore the model by searching for specific parts and directly expanding and collapsing portions of the model. Given an input model, our system automatically organizes parts into an explosion graph that defines the relative order in which parts can explode without passing through each other. For example, to move part D, we first move its descendants A, B, and E out of the way. If the input model includes a part hierarchy, we build a nested explosion graph that enables explosions at any level of the hierarchy. Here, larger subassemblies are separated before smaller ones, which helps us see which parts belong to which subassemblies. Some models include container parts that block internal parts from exploding in any direction. Our system automatically detects and splits such containers when building the explosion graph. Once the explosion graph has been computed, viewers can interactively explore our exploded views using several high-level tools. To locate specific parts of interest, the viewer just selects them from a list, as shown here. The system automatically generates and animates an exploded view that exposes the selected parts. This feature is view-dependent, so from a slightly different viewpoint, parts are rearranged to ensure that the target parts remain visible. For more context, the viewer can also tell the system to expose portions of the model around the target parts, as shown here. If the input model has been instrumented to enable cutaway views, as described by Lee et al., the system can incorporate cutaways with explosions, as shown here. The user can also click to expand a single part, and directly drag parts along their explosion directions to expand and collapse specific portions of the model. To quickly get a sense for how parts can expand, the viewer can also riffle through parts by hovering with the mouse. Although exploded views are typically created to illustrate manufactured objects, we also tested our system with this anatomical model. Here, we sectioned off a portion of the arm to explode. Within this portion, the system automatically computed the layering relationships between the muscles to generate the visualization. In this final example, the viewer explores a model of a transmission that contains over 50 parts. In this video, we have presented our system for generating and viewing interactive exploded views of 3D models. Our contributions include an automatic technique for constructing exploded views that takes into account part hierarchies and splits container parts. We also introduced an automatic algorithm for exposing user-selected target parts. Finally, our system includes several interaction modes that allow viewers to directly expand and collapse specific portions of the model.